Ready to break into a rewarding career? Elwood National Forge can help. Elwood National Forge produces critical defense-rated parts to all branches of the United States military, meaning each day our employees are doing their part to support the men and women protecting our country. With multiple positions currently available and several career paths to choose from, Elwood National Forge offers on-site and on-the-job training, competitive pay and benefits, including 401k and insurance that start the date of hire, paid time off, and long-term job security. We'd love to support you in building a career. To learn more about becoming part of the Elwood National Forge family, visit enfjobs.com.
With locations in Sheffield and Tionesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tionesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tionestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook.
Looking for a place to hone your skills in the off-season? How about just a friendly pickup game, or even a new league to join? Then head to the Hub at PF in Russell. An all-weather athletic facility, the Hub has everything you need to get your game on, from basketball and volleyball courts to indoor batting cages. And more than just an athletic facility, the Hub also plays host to special events like concerts and worship services. The Hub is a proud supporter of local athletes and wants to thank the community for all its support over the last 2 years.
Icy Ink Screen Printing and Embroidery, located at 2043 Pennsylvania Avenue East in Warren. We offer screen printing and embroidery on apparel, as well as graphic design, web design, photography, and custom frames, and specialize in youth fundraisers. We also offer photography services and custom frames. Check out our Icebox stores online at icyink.com or give us a call at 814-688-0034. Let's meet, drink coffee, and design some cool shirts. Be cool, wear Icy.
Hey, this is Joe.
And this is Sketty.
And we're the hosts of the Beehive Sports Podcast. Do you like uncut looks into all things sports?
If you said yes, then this is a sports show for you.
Live weekly shows broadcasted on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter, covering everything from local sports in northwestern Pennsylvania all the way to the pros.
Not to mention the hottest takes you will ever hear. Follow us on all social media platforms and tune into episodes today.
Hi, Chris Rossetti here from D9and10sports.com. I wanted to take a second to tell you about one of the best restaurants in all of Western Pennsylvania, the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA. With indoor and outdoor dining, you can enjoy prime rib all weekend long, or perhaps it is their full wings served on Thursday wing nights that you're after. From celebrating a special occasion to hanging out with family and friends, the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg is the place to be. As they like to say, you come for the food and you stay for the view. Reserve your table today at AlleghenyGrill.com.
County rivals are set to collide in this inter-district matchup here in Youngsville as the Eagles welcome in the Sheffield Wolverines for a Route 6 rivalry. It's Allegheny Grill of Foxburg High School basketball on the YDL Sports Network. The Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, where you come for the food and stay for the view. Takeouts available. Call today to place an order or buy a gift card 724-659-5701 or online at AlleghenyGrill.com. A pleasant Thursday evening to you, everyone, and welcome into the Freedom Investment Management pregame show. For all your financial needs, go to freedomwealthcoach.com. Brian Hagberg and Andy Close with you here for the YDL Sports Network in the Park Avenue Motor Car broadcast booth. If you have a fender bender, we can mender at Park Avenue Motor Car. Call 814-726-9728. Park Avenue Motor Car is proudly serving Warren County for 30 years. And Andy, should be an intriguing matchup here tonight. Sheffield coming off a tough loss to Otto Eldred. Youngsville hasn't played since winning the Forest Area Tip-Off Tournament on opening weekend. But both these teams, some pretty high expectations, looking to take a big step forward this year.
Yeah, I think if you're Youngsville, you couldn't have asked for a better start. Obviously winning, most teams, not all teams, but most teams playing the tip-off tournament. And to get your season off to a 2-0 start, that's what you're looking for as a coach. And Sheffield kind of had to modify their tip-off tournament. Of course, Port Allegheny was supposed to be in that.
and they had to pull out because of the football team was still playing. A lot of those football kids played basketball, so they ended up playing a doubleheader on Saturday, splitting that, and then they lost by 11 to what is an Otto Elder team, a very good Otto Elder team that I got to see last weekend on Saturday, beat Bradford in their opening tip-off tournament. And certainly a team that many people think can challenge for a District 9 title. And Sheffield played them tough. This team has a lot of talent, and as does Youngsville. Kobe Hendrickson off to a very strong start this season. Averaging over 15 points a game through 2 games, and this should be good. And the intensity is always ratcheted up a little bit when you got 2 county rivals getting together.
Well, and I got to witness that firsthand the other night up at Eisenhower as the Lady Eagles took on the Lady Knights in what ended up being a pretty tight contest. And again, like you said, the intensity with these Warren County matchups always gets ratcheted up a little bit. I'm a little surprised. Obviously, the Eagles Nest, the Youngsville student section here in force, expected maybe a little bit more Wolverine students to make the trek across Route 6 heading west a little bit. And they've got representation, but, again, just one of those things that these rivalries sometimes, especially when you get these student sections involved, can really get entertaining.
Oh, yeah, these are a lot of fun. And, Sheffield, again, maybe it's definitely a pro-Youngsville crowd, as you would expect with Youngsville being the home team. But you have your fair share of Sheffield supporters as well. And, I think this will be a step up in competition to Youngsville. No disrespect to the teams they beat on the Forest tip-off, but this will be a step up for them. Sheffield challenged themselves a little bit. Their 2 losses are to a quality Sagertown team, that actually put up 79 points in a loss the other night, 86-79 to Titusville. And but that Sagertown team has some big-time scorers. Sheffield played them tough, and obviously beating North Clarion, and then losing to Otto Eldred, who, for my money, might have the best point guard in District 9 in Landon Francis. So they've been battle-tested here early in the season. I think as a coach, obviously you want to win games before you get into league play, but I think more than anything, it's about challenging yourself and getting better. And how else do you get better than by playing quality competition? And Sheffield's certainly done that thus far.
I want to take a moment and remind you our game stream, as always, brought to you by the Computer Guru of Lieber. Visit them online at thecomputerguru.net. And you're on the drive to the game, brought to you by Warren Tire Center. Warren Tire Center makes sure you get to the game in comfort. Visit them online at warrentirecenter.com or call 814-723-8050. And one of the interesting things about Youngsville coming out and winning that Forest area tip-off tournament, they had a very, very late in the winter camp coaching change, and to this point have handled that transition seamlessly.
Yeah, Lonnie Moore taking over at the helm for Youngsville, and he's done a good job. That's not easy taking over the reins that late, that close to the start of the season, but the Eagles have responded well. Again, to have that happen and then open your season with a pair of wins, I don't think you could ask for anything more if you're Youngsville. And now they get the chance to play on their home court for the first time this season. I know that was something talking to Owen Becker from Warren the other night when they beat Bradford in their home opener. He said something just about the juice, the energy of playing in front of your home crowd. Really kind of get you going.
And on the other side, Jordan Copley's had a couple of years under his belt now at the helm of Sheffield here, and really seems to have started to mold this team into his vision of what they should be.
Yeah, Jordan was a terrific player. He's turned that over into the coaching ranks, obviously. He's done a very good job. This program, to your point, it has an identity. Whereas, and again, no disrespect to some of the Sheffield teams of the past, but I'm not sure if they did before. But Jordan's teams are tough. They play hard-nosed defense. They're disciplined. You really see his imprint on this program. He's done a great job. I'm excited to see what I can do, because I think this is certainly a team with playoff aspirations again this season.
All right, let's take a look now at our All-American Awards and Engraving keys to the game. All-American Awards and Engraving can put almost anything on almost everything. Visit them online at allamericanhq.com. And Andy, let's first start with the visiting Wolverines.
Yeah, I think for Sheffield it'll be important to get off to a quick start, kind of limit that home crowd a little bit, kind of take them out of it. I look at that a lot, especially early in the season when you get the student sections really ratcheted up for the first time. So if Sheffield can get off to a quick start, I think that'll do wonders for them. And again, they've had to so far this season. Sorry,
we're gonna pause now. It's
Yep.
time
National
for the
anthem time.
national anthem. Again, Andy, as we were had to take a pause for the national anthem, you were about to give our keys to the game for the Youngsville Eagles.
Yeah, I think dealing with Sheffield's length will be a key. McNeil, Finch, some of those guys, they're long, they're athletic. I think it'll be important for Youngsville to kind of get out in transition, try and get some quick buckets. I think offense could be hard to come by in the half court for them. So look for Youngsville to push the pace when they can.
All right, those are our keys to the game. Again, brought to you by All-American Awards and Engraving. Visit them online, allamericanhq.com. Our starting lineups tonight brought to you by the Rehab Centers. Chiropractors caring for health. Visit them online at therehabcenters.com. That's centers spelled the old English way with an R-E-S. For Sheffield, number 4, Layden Woderson. Number 11, Lucas McNeil. Number 12, Connor Finch. Number 13, Dylan Hardwick. And number 14, Mason Silvis, your starters for the Wolverines.
Excited to see Layden Woderson, a talented freshman. I know high expectations for him. Excited to see him in action for the first time here tonight.
And now the starters for Youngsville. Number 20, Kobe Hendrickson. Number 33, Keegan Messel. Number 21, Nathan Lux. Number 14, Ethan Sens. And number 34, Blake Myers, your starters for the Eagles here this evening.
Ethan Sens, of course, had a great football season for the Warren Dragons. Their co-op with Youngsville. Had a good job running the ball this season. Defense, just a good all-around athlete and really come into his own as a senior.
And that'll do it for the Freedom Investment Management pregame show. Our first quarter tonight brought to you by Elwood National Forge. Never too soon nor too late to set another goal or dream another dream. If now's the time for you, Elwood National Forge can help. With multiple positions currently available and several career paths to choose from, Elwood National Forge offers on-site and on-the-job training, competitive pay and benefits, including 401k and insurance that start the date of hire, paid time off, and long-term job security. To learn more about becoming part of the Elwood National Forge family, visit enfjobs.com. Finch and Myers to jump here. Opening tip, and we are underway from Youngsville. Wolverines control. And a collision, but no call there as McNeil and Myers came together.
Yep. So right away we have a turnover, and you're going to see Sheffield here pick up full court. Looks like a 1-3-1 for the Wolverines.
And Messel will come in to inbound, gets it to Sens. Back to Messel. Quick passing here from the Eagles trying to break this press. Now Hendrickson going to dribble. Splits through the double team, gets it up to Sens, over to Messel, down low to Nathan Lux for the jumper. Is good.
And that'll get your confidence going early. Hitting a nice little mid-range jumper there. Good first offensive possession for the Eagles.
McNeil brings it up for the Wolverines. Passes over to Woderson. And we've got a whistle away from the ball. And a foul on the Eagles. Looks like that one's going to go on Lux. His first, team first. And they get the ball into McNeil.
McNeil, a tough, experienced guard. Nothing's going to rattle him.
He drives the lane and loses control.
I think we're going to get a foul here on the Eagles.
Looks like they're going to get Sens. No, not again, Lux. That's going to be his second. So 2 quick fouls early for Lux. And the Eagles are going to send in number 11, Cash Moore, as Lux has picked up 2 quick ones here in the first minute of play.
Yeah, tough break for Lux.
Hardwick inbounds to Connor Finch, and then Hendrickson grabs hold of it. Finch goes up strong and draws a foul.
I have no idea how Connor Finch got that up to strength. He was triple teamed on that.
So Connor Finch will head to the Ty-Nesta Builders free throw line for the first time here this evening. You can visit Ty-Nesta Builders Supply at tynestabuilders.us. First shot from Finch is up and in. And he hits the second. 2-for-2 trip to the line for Connor Finch. And we're tied at 2 here, early going of the Elwood National Forge first quarter from Youngsville. And Myers going to try to go all the way. He puts it up. Too strong off the glass. Rebounded there initially by Messel and then taken away by Myers. Out to Moore. And Hendrickson will pull out, reset the offense. Gets it over to Messel. Out to Sens. Sens drives. Kicks back out to Myers. Messel again finds an opening but loses the handle.
You get a double dribble there. Turnover. Eagles sends it back to the Wolverines.
He got a little bit ahead of himself, did Ethan Sens on that drive. McNeil brings it back for Sheffield. Gets it to Silvis, now inside to Finch. Spins around, little floater up, doesn't go.
And that's not something I'm sure Finch would have been comfortable doing even a year ago, but you see his development there. A nice move in the, again, got established position in the post there. Back to the free throw line.
So back to the Ty-Nesta Builders Supply free throw line goes Connor Finch. He puts the first one up and in. And gets the second to fall. So Sheffield takes a 4-2 lead here.
Again, we see Sheffield
just about 2 minutes into the Elwood National Forge first quarter. Our clock is running. The clock on the scoreboard is not at the moment. So we'll see how that gets adjusted as this plays out. And apparently right now we're the only ones who seem to have noticed that the clock on the scoreboard is not running. And we've got a foul. And now they're going to wind it. It just took 2 seconds off the clock.
So we got about an extra 15 seconds or so of game played tonight.
And so that foul was called on Woderson. I'm not going to start our clock right now until it catches up a little bit to the clock on the scoreboard just to avoid some confusion here. And Moore loses the handle. McNeil up with it. Dishes over to Silvis, who puts it up and in.
Perfectly executed 2-on-1 fast break there for Sheffield.
Youngsville tries to answer right back quickly. Myers with a jumper off the mark. Moore grabs the rebound. Kicks out to Sens. Sens gets it to Hendrickson. Hendrickson, pull-up jumper off the mark. And right to Finch. McNeil with it now. Gives over to Silvis.
Youngsville and man-to-man.
Hardwick looking for Woderson.
Yep, and Woderson got fouled. That's already 5 team fouls on Youngsville. Less than 3 minutes into the game.
And this was something that I saw again the other night. Eisenhower got into team foul trouble early in the second half, and it ended up costing them a big lead. So we'll see what happens here. The inbound goes to McNeil, kicks it back out to Hardwick. Was on the line, but missed the shot regardless, and Moore comes up with it. Hendrickson will take it back for the Eagles. Gives to Sens. Moore trying to dish off to Myers, is poked away, but right back to Moore. Gives it to Myers inside. He drives off the glass and good.
Good strong take there by Myers. Again, came off the deflection too, so kind of a fortuitous bounce there for the Eagles.
Hardwick dishes inside to Finch. Has an opening, and he goes up strong and one for Connor Finch.
Connor Finch is making a living at the free throw line early in the game.
And Finch is going to try to build on this lead with a single Tinus to Builder Supply free throw. And he hits.
Finch now 5 of 5 from the free throw line.
And Myers is going to take a seat as Lux comes back in for the Eagles.
Interesting.
Playing with 2 fouls, though Myers has picked up his second on that play. Messel gets it to Hendrickson, has an open look, dishes outside to Lux for the jumper. Can't get it to go. Moore on the rebound is blocked away by Woderson.
Yeah, right away you see the athleticism there of Leighton Woderson. Looked like he might, that looked like an open shot for just a second, and he was able to get up and block it.
A little surprised that Hendrickson dished that one away instead of just taking the layup. But Lux with it again. Poked away by Hardwick, right to Finch. Finch has Silvis out in front. Back to Finch. He can't handle it, and it goes out of play.
Yeah, I think maybe just one pass too many there. Maybe should have gone up for the layup.
Sends with it. Silvis putting the pressure on.
And again, Sheffield picking up full court.
Moore gets it up to Lux. He'll take it across the timeline, but then picked up his dribble. Dishes off now to Hendrickson. And Finch pokes it away. Connor Finch trying to go coast to coast, and he does.
We're going to timeout.
Lonnie Moore is going to take a Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning timeout. We're going to take it with him. Sheffield leading Youngsville 11-4 here in the Elwood National Forge. First quarter, it's Allegheny Grill of Foxburg High School basketball on the YDL Sports Network.
Today's game is brought to you by Palmieri Financial Group in Warren, PA. As the owner of Palmieri Financial Group, John Palmieri will design a game plan tailored to your financial goals and your financial future. Whether you want to retire early to spend time coaching your kids or grandkids, or to have more time to travel and see your favorite teams play, John can help. You can find him on Facebook at Palmieri Financial Group or call him at 814-230-9055. That's 814-230-9055. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA SIPC. Investment advice offered through Gladstone Institutional Advisory, LLC, a registered investment advisor. Palmieri Financial Group and Gladstone Institutional Advisory are separate entities from LPL Financial.
Back here at Youngsville High School, the Eagles coming off a timeout. Get it quickly up to Nathan Lux. Goes behind the back to Sens, but Sens can't handle the pass. Nifty little attempt there by Lux, but doesn't pay off. Woderson will bring it up now for the Wolverines, who lead it 11-4. McNeil kicks back out to Woderson. He drives, dishes off to Finch. Finch spins, little too strong off the glass, and Lux is there for the rebound.
Great move, though. Everything but the finish.
Hendrickson gives off to Myers. Myers dishes out to Messel. Quick jumper off the mark, and the rebound goes out of bounds.
Going to stay with Youngsville, I believe.
Looks like Colby Barr was the last one to touch that. As he has checked into the game for Sheffield, number 10. And in comes number 21, Gage Montmacalouche.
Checking in for the first time tonight.
Give Hardwick a break. And a quick whistle. And they're going to say the Eagles
stepped over
the out of bounds line. These are tight out of bounds lines under the baskets here in Youngsville. But again, that's something you would think maybe would favor the Eagles. They'd be a little used to it. Dish inside to Woderson. Looked like maybe Myers altered that shot just a little bit.
He sure did.
Hendrickson goes inside to Messel, who's open, but can't get the finish. Myers with the rebound is fouled.
That was a great pass.
And again, Youngsville, everything but the finish there. But Myers going to head to the Ty Nesta Builder Supply free throw line.
Kobe Hendrickson hasn't got going yet. You expect them to at some point. Very skilled offensive player.
And don't forget, you can check out Ty Nesta Builders online at tynestabuilders.us or on top of the damn hill in Ty Nesta. First shot from Myers rims out. And the second is true. McNeil back up the floor quickly. Stutters. Now dishes off to Woderson. Has a little trouble on the handle there. Corrals it in, gives it to Barr. Barr looking inside for Finch, but he's well covered. And Hendrickson nearly poked that away. Finch gets it, goes up, reverse. Layup for Connor Finch.
But Connor Finch has added some tools to his arsenal this season. Very impressive take to the basket.
Sends gives off to Hendrickson. Now out to Myers. Myers tried to dish it away, but Woderson was right in the path. Myers steals it back, a scrum on the floor, and we're going to get a jump ball. The Pizza Hut possession arrow keeps it with the Eagles.
Something I've noticed for Sheffield, too, Woderson bringing the ball up some. Having that second ball handler alongside McNeil is huge. That'll free McNeil up a little bit offensively.
And again, our Pizza Hut possession arrow. No one out pizzas the Hut. You can order your fresh hot pizza today at pizzahut.com. Hendrickson directing traffic up top for the Eagles. Gives over to Sens. Sends out to Messel to Hendrickson in the corner. He drives a little jumper. Finch.
I think altered that shot.
Woderson up quickly, and he stopped and is called for a travel. And don't forget to make Warren County part of your travel plans with the Warren County Visitors Bureau. Visit them online at wcvb.com/events. Sens gives off to Moore. Back on the wing to Messel. Skip pass to Hendrickson, who had to go up and get that one. Gets it out to Messel. Now to Sens in the corner. He drives baseline. Is blocked away by Finch.
Yeah, boy, that's a nice last line of defense there, having that rim protector back there in Connor Finch.
And to this point so far, just over a minute to go here in the Elwood National Forge first quarter, and the Eagles, to this point, have no answer for Connor Finch on either end of the floor. Since Sens takes the inbound, gets it over to Lux. Lux dishes out to Messel, who goes baseline. And they're going to call a kicked ball. Fortunate break for Youngsville, as that was about to be a turnover. But it went off the foot of a Wolverine, so it will stay with the Eagles. They'll inbound under their own basket.
See if the Eagles can get a good look off this out-of-bounds play.
Hendrickson to trigger, gets it into Sens. Sens goes baseline.
Yeah, they're going to get
a foul on Silvas.
Silvas kind of stuck his leg out there a little bit.
So the Eagles will get another chance to reset here. Again, right under their own basket.
Yeah, McNeil going to get a quick blow here for the Wolverines.
Hendrickson gets it into Moore. Dishes off to Sens. He's in traffic under the basket, gets away from it, tries to give it to Hendrickson inside, but it goes out of bounds off of Sheffield again. So Youngsville, ample opportunities here late in the Elwood National Forge first quarter. Sends up to Messel. Back to Sens. He drives. Off the glass, too strong, tipped around. McAlush comes up with it. Gives up to Hardwick. Dishes out to Silvas for three. Off the rim, Messel on the rebound. Quickly up to Hendrickson. Hendrickson goes around Hardwick, but can't get it to go. Gets the ball back. The jumper, no good. Rebound to Moore. He puts it up, no good. Saved by Lux. Right to Sens. 10 seconds to go. Over to Hendrickson with 5. 3 seconds for Moore. Lux fakes, gets the shot off. Can't get it to go. Entertaining end of the first quarter, but after 1 quarter of play, it is Sheffield 13, Youngsville 5. We'll be back with more Allegheny Grill of Foxburg High School basketball on the YDL Sports Network.
Icy Ink Screen Printing and Embroidery, located at 2043 Pennsylvania Avenue East in Warren. We offer screen printing and embroidery on apparel, as well as graphic design, web design, photography, and custom frames, and specialize in youth fundraisers. We also offer photography services and custom frames. Check out our Icebox stores online at icyink.com or give us a call at 814-688-0034. Let's meet, drink coffee, and design some cool shirts. Be cool, wear icy.
What's the recipe for surprising the kids, treating yourself, and ditching dish duty? You're looking at it. Order your Pizza Hut faves like original pan, original stuffed crust, and more at pizzahut.com. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
We're back in Youngsville, getting set to start the Icy Ink second quarter. Let's meet, drink coffee, and design some cool shirts. Be cool, wear icy. Visit them online, icyink.com. That's ICYYink.com. Brian Hagberg and Andy Close with you here for the YDL Sports Network. Sheffield leading Youngsville 13-5 as Icy Ink second quarter gets underway. Hardwick's layup is blocked away by Lux and out of bounds.
Well, we've seen Finch with the rejection on the other end. That time, Lux getting in on the act for the Eagles.
Hardwick will trigger. Gets it to Finch. Finch drives, loses his footing, and he is going to get called for a travel. And don't you forget, make Warren County part of your travel plans with the Warren County Visitors Bureau. Visit them online at wcvb.com/events. Well, Warren County flavor to this broadcast here tonight between Youngsville and Sheffield. Myers dishes out to Lux for the jumper. Tried to bank it home, gets his own rebound and puts it up and in.
Well, Lux with 4 points, and that snaps a lengthy scoring drought for the Eagles. Down just 6, 13-7.
McNeil gives off to Hardwick. Out to Silvas. And then quickly over to number 20, Allen Eaton. And his pass picked off by Ethan Sens, who takes it all the way, a transition bucket. And Sheffield coach Jordan Copley wants to take a 30-second timeout and talk about it. This timeout brought to you by Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning. When your plumbing, heating, or AC takes a timeout, Luton's will get it running again. Visit them online at lutonsplumbing.com. And again, you can see, especially after the way that first quarter went, Andy, Sheffield's strategy is try to get the ball inside to Connor Finch and just let him go to work.
It's a pretty effective strategy, and but again, Youngsville kind of weathered the storm there. The lead swelled to 8th, back-to-back buckets for the Eagles. 4-point game.
And still just the 5 team fouls. They picked up a bunch of them early in the first quarter.
All of them within the first 3 minutes of the first quarter.
So Wooderson will bring it up now for Sheffield. Gives over to Hardwick.
And Finch on the bench right now, getting a breather.
McNeil back to Silvas.
We'll see where the offense comes from Sheffield. Finch has 11 of the
Sens nearly had another one. Tipped, but right to McNeil. He's somehow able to maintain the dribble, and he'll reset. And you talked about the tremendous season that Ethan Sense had on the football field. Almost had his second interception of the game here tonight as McNeil drives and scores.
And McNeil's first basket of the game. Snaps a mini Youngsville run.
Hendrickson gives off to Sens. They swing it over to Messel and then down to Hendrickson in the corner. Hendrickson drives, has it stripped away, and poked out of bounds. I believe they're going to call a foul here. Yep. That's Silvis.
And Finch getting ready to check back into the game.
6-point advantage for the Wolverines as Finch replaces number 3, Austin Fiskus, who come in. Hendrickson will trigger. Gets it right to Lux, who puts it up, gets his own rebound, can't get the follow. Hardwick and Myers fighting for the rebound. They get a whistle.
Possession arrow going to keep it with Youngsville.
And the Pizza Hut possession arrow says Eagles basketball. And no one out pizzas the Hut. You can order yours online at pizzahut.com. Hendrickson to Messel for 3 is tipped by Silvis, who was trying to get back deep on the breakaway. But Sheffield wasn't able to get a clean handle to get the pass up to him. McNeil stops and pops a 3 off the mark. Rebound goes to Woderson, who puts it in.
First 2 points of the game for Layden Woderson.
And lead back up to 8 as Myers comes down, tries to go reverse and hits it.
Yeah, nice move there by Myers, but not Sheffield kind of got caught napping a little bit there.
Hardwick buries a 3.
Offense coming fast and furious now.
Messelback is nearly stolen away by McNeil, and Hendrickson unable to save it. Sheffield will take over at midcourt. It'll be Woderson. Gets a screen. The ball is poked away, but goes right to Hardwick. He kicks it out to McNeil. Thought about the 3. Instead drives and puts it off the glass and in.
All right, nice little shot fake there by McNeil to free himself up along the baseline.
And suddenly Sheffield leads by 11. Hendrickson dishes off to Sens. He gives back to Hendrickson. A floater off the front of the rim, but Lux is there for the rebound and the putback.
All right, Lux playing well, picked up 2 quick fouls, up to 6 points now.
Hardwick to McNeil. He'll reset. It's a screen from Finch. McNeil drives and lays it in.
That's just a good, strong take by McNeil. 6 points all in the second quarter for McNeil.
So we hit the halfway point of the Icy Ink second quarter. Hendrickson's pass is tipped. Finch is there for the interception. Gets it up to McNeil. Has a little trouble with it and banked it out of bounds right off Hendrickson's face.
Oh, man.
Oh, that cannot feel good. Hendrickson able to shake it off. The official letting Cashmore know, hey, you're okay to come in. As they are going to give Hendrickson a breather after taking that ball right off the side of his face.
Hendrickson with a little smile there as he goes to the bench.
Obviously not intentional by any means by McNeil. He's just trying to save it. McAlush gets it up top to Silvis. Silvis drives, and he's going to draw the foul.
I think that's going to be before the shot. Be team foul number 6 on Youngsville. So next one will put Sheffield in the bonus.
McAlush will inbound for the Wolverines. He gets it to Silvis across half court. Long pass there from McAlush on the inbound. Wolverines are set up now. McAlush has it on the wing. Kicks out to Silvis and over to Woderson. Swing it all the way back around to McAlush. And you can see they're looking to go inside, and Sens nearly did enough, almost got it picked off, and then the ball went over to the sideline, but McNeil was there to save it.
Yeah. Active hands there by Sens.
Kick out to Woderson for three. Off the front of the rim. Lux grabs a rebound, gives it to Moore. I don't think Moore was quite ready for that outlet pass. Sens has it now. Gives off to Messel. Down low to Myers, trying to go baseline, but ran into Connor Finch. And it is going to go out of bounds off the Eagles. Myers kind of in a state of disbelief that was not Youngsville's ball, but we are going to get a timeout. We'll take a quick timeout with them. This is Allegheny Grove of Foxburg High School basketball on the YDL Sports Network.
Golfing at one of the prettiest golf courses around is what you get when you play around at Hunter Station Golf Club just outside of Tonesta. Located in the Allegheny Mountains with a spectacular view of the Allegheny River, Hunter Station offers something for everyone. The rolling hills of the front nine, coupled with a back nine situated along the banks of the Allegheny River, create some of the best views in all of northwestern PA. And when you're done with your round, enjoy a delicious meal or a cold drink in our restaurant and bar. Looking for a place to stay? Hunter Station has you covered there too with play and stay packages. Find out more at hunterstation.com. Are you looking for a great place to relax and enjoy the fresh mountain air of the Susquehannock State Forest in the Allegheny Mountains? Then the Potter County Campground is the place for you. Your outdoor adventure starts at the Potter County Campground with family and friends. The Potter County Campground can accommodate all your camping needs. Whether you camp in a tent, RV, or one of their camping cabins, they have a camping experience for you. Open year-round, the 44-acre Potter County Campground is located in the heart of Potter County, God's country. Check them out online at pottercountycamping.com.
And we're back here in Youngsville. Sheffield has the ball in a 24-13 lead over the Eagles. Woderson up top, backs out, calls for a screen, gets it from Silvis. Woderson's jumper is good, a long range two.
Well, he has a smooth looking jump shot. Does Woderson.
And that extends the Sheffield lead to 13. Hendrickson back in the game, dishes off to Lux. Lux can't control it. Finch has it, gets it up to Woderson, who's able to save it. Kicks out to Mont McAlouche, guarded by Lux. Nearly takes it away, but Woderson's there to recover. Woderson blocked down by Myers. Hendrickson gets it. Myers has it up off the glass and in. Much needed transition bucket for the Eagles.
7 points now for Myers.
McNeil with under 2 minutes to go here in the Icy Inc. second quarter. Gives off to Mont McAlouche. Inside to Silvis. Blocked away by Myers. Hendrickson back down the floor. Drives, spins, jumper off the mark. Lux is there again. Fighting with Finch for the rebound. It goes out of bounds to the Wolverines. And Colby Bard going to come back in, give Woderson a breather. And Hardwick checks in for Mont McAlouche. McNeil dishes off to Barr. Tried to hit Finch inside. He slipped. Not sure what the whistle was about.
I thought
there.
it was a kickball.
Lux takes a seat for the Eagles as that ball's knocked right back out of bounds, and it will be Youngsville basketball. Hendrickson brings it up the floor. Gives off to Sens. To Messel, then down to Hendrickson. His jumper is good.
There, Kobe Hendrickson breaks the ice, his first field goal of the game.
Less than a minute to go here in the Icy Inc. second quarter. Finch is blocked away by Messel and hits Finch as he was on the out-of-bound line. And Finch thought he was going to get another one, and Messel kind of came from the back door.
Yeah, nice play by Messel. Finch got a little off balance on that move, too.
Eagles with a chance to close the gap a little bit more here before the half.
I might hold for one here if I'm Youngsville.
Sends with it, gives off to Messel. He drives, stops, jumper, and Messel's going to get called for a travel. And make Warren County part of your travel plans with the Warren County Visitors Bureau. McNeil up quickly. Gives over to Hardwick. Dishes out to Barr for three. Off the glass, no good. Myers on the rebound. He's trying to go quick with 6 seconds. 5. Finds Hendrickson for three. Off the backboard. And 0.3 of a second to go here.
I mean, you do have enough time to catch and shoot at point three, but going full length of the court, probably not going to get much of a look here.
And Sheffield's not even going to give it a try. So we head to halftime. It is Sheffield 26, Youngsville 17. We'll be back with the Potter County Family Campground halftime show right after this. Allegheny Grill of Foxburg High School basketball on the YDL Sports Network.
Ready to break into a rewarding career? Elwood National Forge can help. Elwood National Forge produces critical defense-rated parts to all branches of the United States military, meaning each day our employees are doing their part to support the men and women protecting our country. With multiple positions currently available and several career paths to choose from, Elwood National Forge offers on-site and on-the-job training, competitive pay and benefits, including 401k and insurance that start the date of hire, paid time off, and long-term job security. We'd love to support you in building a career. To learn more about becoming part of the Elwood National Forge family, visit enfjobs.com.
With locations in Shippenville and Tionesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tionesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tionestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook.
Looking for a place to hone your skills in the off-season? How about just a friendly pickup game, or even a new league to join? Then head to the Hub at PF in Russell. An all-weather athletic facility, the Hub has everything you need to get your game on, from basketball and volleyball courts to indoor batting cages. And more than just an athletic facility, the Hub also plays host to special events like concerts and worship services. The Hub is a proud supporter of local athletes and wants to thank the community for all its support over the last 2 years.
Icy Ink Screen Printing and Embroidery, located at 2043 Pennsylvania Avenue East in Warren. We offer screen printing and embroidery on apparel, as well as graphic design, web design, photography, and custom frames, and specialize in youth fundraisers. We also offer photography services and custom frames. Check out our Icebox stores online at icyink.com or give us a call at 814-688-0034. Let's meet, drink coffee, and design some cool shirts. Be cool, wear Icy.
Hey, this is Joe,
And this is Sketty.
and we're the hosts of the Beehive Sports Podcast. Do you like uncut looks into all things sports?
If you said yes, then this is a sports show for you.
Live weekly shows broadcasted on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter, covering everything from local sports in northwestern Pennsylvania all the way to the pros.
Not to mention the hottest takes you will ever hear. Follow us on all social media platforms and tune into episodes today.
Hi, Chris Rossetti here from D9and10sports.com. I wanted to take a second to tell you about one of the best restaurants in all of Western Pennsylvania, the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA. With indoor and outdoor dining, you can enjoy prime rib all weekend long, or perhaps it is their full wings served on Thursday wing nights that you're after. From celebrating a special occasion to hanging out with family and friends, the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg is the place to be. As they like to say, you come for the food and you stay for the view. Reserve your table today at AlleghenyGrill.com.
Welcome into the Potter County Family Campground halftime show. Your halftime score here from Youngsville. The Eagles trail the visiting Sheffield Wolverines 26-17. Brian Hagberg and Andy Close with you here for the YDL Sports Network. And at Potter County Family Campground, your outdoor adventures start here with family and friends. We can accommodate your camping needs, whether you camp in a tent, RV, or one of our camping cabins. We have a camping experience for you, open year-round and located in the heart of Potter County, God's country. Check us out online at pottercountycamping.com. And let's take a look now at our halftime stats. Brought to you this evening by the Brooks U.R. Ledbetter Sports Person of the Year Award. The Brooks U.R. Ledbetter Sports Person of the Year Award and accompanying scholarship is awarded to an athlete or athletes who competed in at least one full season in either District 9 or District 10 and who display qualities of being a good person, a leader, community-minded, and wanting to make a difference. You can find out more at yourdailylocal.com/BHL Award.
Yep. First for the visiting Sheffield Wolverines. They lead 26-17 at the half. Connor Finch leading the way with 11 points, 11 of those points coming in the first quarter. Lucas McNeil checks in with 6 points, while Layden Woderson has 4, Dylan Hardwick 3, and Mason Silvas 2 for the Sheffield Wolverines. For Youngsville, it's Blake Myers leading the way with 7, Nathan Lux with 6, and 2 each for Kobe Hendrickson and Ethan Sens to account for Youngsville's 17 points at the half.
All right, those were our halftime stats, again brought to you by the Brooks U.R. Ledbetter Sports Person of the Year Award. For more information, go to yourdailylocal.com/BHL Award. We'll be back with more of the Potter County Family Campground Halftime Show here on the YDL Sports Network.
Are you looking for a great place to relax and enjoy the fresh mountain air of the Susquehannock State Forest in the Allegheny Mountains? Then the Potter County Campground is the place for you. Your outdoor adventure starts at the Potter County Campground with family and friends. The Potter County Campground can accommodate all your camping needs. Whether you camp in a tent, RV, or one of their camping cabins, they have a camping experience for you. Open year-round, the 44-acre Potter County Campground is located in the heart of Potter County, God's country. Check them out online at pottercountycamping.com. Need plumbing, heating, or air conditioning services in Western PA? Then call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning in Clarion today at 814-226-8695. At Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, we believe that a service-oriented business like ours should give you quality care and a quick response time. That's why we stand on our promise, offering you reliable 24-hour service that gets your job done right when you need it. We can also be found on the web at lutonsplumbing.com. Again, that number is 814-226-8695.
Have a fender bender? We can mender at Park Avenue Motor Car. Bring your vehicle to Ron and the crew at Park Avenue Motor Car, 7 South Carver Street in Warren, or call 814-726-9728. Park Avenue Motor Car, proudly serving Warren County for 30 years.
Golfing at one of the prettiest golf courses around is what you get when you play around at Hunter Station Golf Club just outside of Tonesta. Located in the Allegheny Mountains with a spectacular view of the Allegheny River, Hunter Station offers something for everyone. The rolling hills of the front nine, coupled with a back nine situated along the banks of the Allegheny River, create some of the best views in all of northwestern PA. And when you're done with your round, enjoy a delicious meal or a cold drink in our restaurant and bar. Looking for a place to stay? Hunter Station has you covered there too with play and stay packages. Find out more at hunterstation.com.
Today's game is brought to you by Palmieri Financial Group in Warren, PA. As the owner of Palmieri Financial Group, John Palmieri will design a game plan tailored to your financial goals and your financial future. Whether you want to retire early to spend time coaching your kids or grandkids, or to have more time to travel and see your favorite teams play, John can help. You can find him on Facebook at Palmieri Financial Group or call him at 814-230-9055. That's 814-230-9055. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA SIPC. Investment advice offered through Gladstone Institutional Advisory, LLC, a registered investment advisor. Palmieri Financial Group and Gladstone Institutional Advisory are separate entities from LPL Financial.
What's the recipe for surprising the kids, treating yourself, and ditching dish duty? You're looking at it. Order your Pizza Hut faves like original pan, original stuffed crust, and more at pizzahut.com. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Welcome back here to Youngsville, the Potter County Family Campground halftime show. And at the half, Sheffield leads Youngsville 26-17. We're now going to take a look at our keys to the second half, brought to you by All-American Awards and Engraving. They can put almost anything on almost everything. Visit them online at allamericanhq.com. And we'll start with the home team. Andy, what's the key to coming back and getting a win here in the second half for Youngsville.
Yeah, I think, again, I'm going to kind of stick with the key I had for them to, start the game. They've been able to have some success in transition, hitting the glass, and getting in transition off of turnovers. We've seen them get some easy buckets. And also a key for them, I think they got to get Kobe Hendrickson going a little bit, just a little quiet offensively in the first half. Kobe just 2 points at halftime. I saw him having a quick word with his older brother, Gage, former Youngsville standout here at the half. Maybe some words of advice there at the half, but I look for him to get going in the second half for the Eagles.
And for the Wolverines, what's their key to holding on and coming away with win number 2 on the season?
Yeah, I think, Coach Copley was kind of judicious with how he used that press, but I thought it was very effective. Yeah, I'm curious to see if they get back to that to start the second half. I think they might. That, again, and get back inside to Connor Finch. He had all 11 of his points in the first quarter, able to get to the free throw line quite a bit. So I look for more of that in the second half from Sheffield.
All right, those were our keys to the second half, and that'll do it for the Potter County Family Campground halftime show. Our third quarter brought to you by Hunter Station Golf Club, located 3 miles south of Tionesta. Visit them online, hunterstation.com. Wolverines start the third quarter with the basketball. Lucas McNeil has it up top. Dishes over to Mason Silvas, back to McNeil. And McNeil hands off to Silvas. Gets it to Dylan Hardwick, right back to McNeil in the corner. Skip pass to Silvas, he hauls it in. Saw him do that a couple of times on the football field as well. And
a bit of a zone look here from Youngsville.
And McNeil's going to reset here. Gets it to Connor Finch up top. He drives. Dishes out to Layden Woderson for 3. Rattles out. Big rebound by Connor Finch and the putback.
There's Connor Finch, first point since the first quarter. But again, that's how you want to attack that. Finch getting into the middle of the lane there, kicking to Woderson for the open look.
Kobe Hendrickson with it now, gives off to Ethan Sens. And McNeil steals it away. It gets back to Hardwick. He'll give up to Woderson. McNeil dishes out to Finch again. He swings to Silvas inside to Hardwick. Tried to get it back to Finch, but Sens is there for the steal. Gets it up to Hendrickson. Hendrickson gives it to Keegan Messel off the top of the backboard and out of bounds.
So again, though, we look for Youngsville looking to push there when they can.
McNeil brings it up as the Wolverines lead by his number 11. Woderson tried to dish off to Hardwick down low. He's kicked out of bounds. Hardwick to trigger, gets it into Woderson, and he's going to get draw foul there on Kobe Hendrickson, who nearly stole that one away.
He did.
Woderson will get it in clean to McNeil. McNeil spins and Sens almost had another one.
Well, Sens is very active in the passing lanes defensively.
And they're going to say that win out off of Sheffield, so it will be Youngsville ball. And Hendrickson will bring it up for the Eagles. He drives, splits the defense, reverse layup is no good, but he draws the foul.
But I like that from Kobe Hendrickson, kind of looking for his own shot there. Didn't get the bucket, but he's going to the free throw line for a pair.
And Hendrickson going to try to cut into this Sheffield lead with a pair of builders from the pair of shots from the Tionesta Builders free throw line. Oh, I can't get the first one to go. Almost like I couldn't spit out that read for the free throw line. Hendrickson's second shot goes off the rim. It's knocked out of bounds.
Yeah, just been one of those nights so far offensively for Hendrickson.
McNeil gives off to Silvas and then right back to McNeil. Up to Finch, who swings to Woderson. Back up for McNeil. Had a little trouble with it, but gave himself a behind-the-head pass. The air ball goes right to Woderson, who banks it home.
Ended up being almost a perfect pass.
The old shot pass, as it were.
Third made bucket of the game for Woderson.
extends the lead to 13 for Sheffield, 30-17. Blake Myers fakes, gets Finch, and then Finch comes back, pokes it away right to Woderson. Woderson leading the break to McNeil, off the glass and in.
Biggest lead of the game now for Sheffield at 15.
Sens gives off to Hendrickson. Hendrickson is going to drive, puts it off the glass, and one for Kobe Hendrickson.
And again, I hate to beat a dead horse, but I love the aggressiveness there from Kobe Hendrickson.
Hendrickson going to get another chance here from the Tionesta Builder Supply free throw line. And you can check them out online at tionestabuilders.us. Colby Barr checking in for Mason Silvis. Hendrickson shot off the front of the rim. Lux with the rebound, kicks out to Myers. Myers goes baseline around Finch, who pokes it away and then takes it out of the air. Connor Finch with an angry steal there. Barr with it, gives it to Gage Montmacalouche, and then out to McNeil for the reset.
Again, we see Youngsville settling into the zone. Try and limit Finch's touches on the inside.
And Roberson from the corner is no good, but he was fouled on the shot. And he was taking a three on that, so Layden Woderson a chance to build upon this lead at the Tionesta Builder Supply free throw line with three. First is off the mark. And McNeil and Montmacalouche swap places here. A couple of subs getting ready to check in for the Eagles. Second shot from Woderson falls. And Cash Moore and number 2, Ethan Beers checking in. Beers' first action here this evening. And Woderson's third shot is good. And Sens gets behind the defense and then it's tripped up by Montmacalouche.
Yeah, but I don't think Montmacalouche meant to do that.
I think Montmacalouche caught up to him a little quicker than he was anticipating even. So the Eagles will trigger from under their own basket. Goes to Lux. And Lux kicks it out to Sens. Over to Messel, has an open look and gets the roll.
First points of the game for Messel.
And then quick transition, and Montmacalouche lays it in for the Wolverines.
First points of the game for Montmacalouche as well.
Out to Messel, inside to Moore.
You're going to reach in there on Finch, I believe.
A little over aggressive on that, and and that was something you can maybe see him over in the corner there under the basket. My football broadcast partner Cody Elms taking pictures. One of the things he mentioned to me, he was out at the Sheffield tournament last weekend, and he mentioned that aggressiveness by Finch and how much it's benefited him in the early going here.
Yeah, that combined with his length and size, that's a scary combination.
High pass for Moore, who gets tripped up. I believe that was Barr on the trip.
It's going to be the 5th team foul on Sheffield.
Beers with another high pass, gets it to Sens. Sens drives, kicks back out to Beers for the jumper, is well off the mark. Sens tips the rebound, and it goes right back to Beers. And Beers gets it into Moore. Finch all over him.
Yeah, Finch has got to be careful.
Well, and again, that was, the aggressiveness and the intensity paying some dividends. But as we've seen on the last couple possessions, it can also lead to some foul trouble. Barr and Montmacalouche going to sit down. As Finch picks up his second. Messel into Beers. Spears to Sense. And McNeil nearly came away with the steal. Moore goes up strong, and that's going to be the third on Connor Finch. And this one will send Cash Moore to the Ty Nesta Builder Supply free throw line. Check out Ty Nesta Builder Supply online at tynestabuilders.us. Moore knocks down the first. And the Eagles are in the bonus now for the rest of this ball game. 3.5 to go here in the Hunter Station Golf Club third quarter. And Moore can't get the second to fall. McNeil comes down with the rebound. McNeil gives to Woderson. Long range two, rattles out. Rebound tipped around, and Silvas comes away. Gives it up to McNeil, and right back to Silvas. Skip pass to Woderson, out to Hardwick, fires a three, off the mark. Cashmore on the board. Hendrickson trying to get it up to Sens. Silvas steps in front, gets it to Woderson, and big collision. No whistle yet, and now it comes.
I don't think we're going to get a foul, though. I think it's just out of bounds.
And it is going to stay Sheffield's ball, as Myers will come back in. Don't forget a season pass from Hunter Station Golf Club in Ty Nesta would make a great Christmas present for that special golfer in your life. Call 814-755-4558 and ask them about their stay and play packages as Mason Silvas knocks down the three.
Leads Wells to 17 now for Wolverines as Silva's kind of slipped free on that out of bounds play.
Hendrickson gives off to Sens. Over to Messel, quickly to Hendrickson, drives baseline, dishes to Myers. Myers goes inside, lays it off the glass.
Yeah, good strong take there by Myers, set up by Hendrickson.
And a much needed response there for the Eagles. And we are going to get a timeout called by the Wolverines, a 30-second timeout. Brought to you by Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning. When your plumbing, heating, or AC takes a timeout, Luton's will get it running again. Visit them online at lutonsplumbing.com. And don't forget, Hunter Station Golf Club is located just 3 miles south of Ty Nesta. Visit them online at hunterstation.com. And Andy, we've seen Sheffield just been able to finish better throughout this entire ball game, and has really been a big factor in why they've got this 15-point lead.
Yeah, again, getting some good looks, getting some looks off of turnovers and on second chance opportunities. And, of course, Finch, who is out of the game there right now, has had some strong moves to the basket as well.
Finch on the bench now with 3 personal fouls. Eagles are in the bonus the rest of the way. Sheffield gets it into Silvas, his jumper off the rim, and Messel comes away with the strong rebound. And now he'll pull up to Hendrickson. Hendrickson trying to go behind the back, loses the handle. Myers falls down, gets it to Hendrickson. The jumper doesn't go. McNeil pulls down the board, skips it up to Hardwick, but Hendrickson is there to knock it out of bounds.
A good idea by McNeil, but good recovery defense there by the Eagles.
Wide open look is blocked away. It looked like Silvas was going to have an open three-pointer, and then all of a sudden Ethan Sens came rushing over and blocked it away.
Yeah, great recovery there by Sens. That's the second time Silvas has kind of slipped free into that corner on an out-of-bounds play.
McNeil takes it now for Sheffield, kicks it over to Silvas on the wing. Back to McNeil. Gets it to Silvas again, goes inside to Hardwick. Back to Silvas in the corner, up top for McNeil. McNeil drives, dishes to Hardwick, out to Woderson for 3. Off the mark, fight for the rebound. Silvas comes down with it, can't get the putback, and then the rebound is knocked out of bounds.
Shot didn't go there for Woderson. Sheffield can get the ball back, but that was really good offense by the Wolverines.
Looked like he was on the putback, was a little too far under the basket as Silvas takes it up top, swings over to McNeil. And that went off of McNeil's foot, but right to Silvis. As we are under a minute to go here in the Hunter Station Golf Club third quarter. And I think Hendrickson's going to get called for the kick.
Yep, stuck his leg out there a little bit.
Inbound pass goes to Woderson. Silvis quickly inside to Mont McAloose. Tried to get it down to Hardwick. It's taken away by Messel. Messel up to Hendrickson. Hendrickson drives, and he's going to draw the foul. I believe that's going to go on Mont McAloose.
Yeah, that's the third foul this half that Kobe Hendrickson has drawn just by being aggressive and taking to the basket.
And he's going to try to cut into this Sheffield lead from the Tynesta Builder Supply free throw line. Hits the first. And knocks down the second. McNeil up quickly to Silvis. Thought about the jumper. Instead kicks it back to McNeil, who will pull it out with 35 seconds to go in the third quarter. Silvis feigns. Gets back out to McNeil again.
See if Sheffield holds for one shot here.
Silvis down low to Hardwick now. Back out to Silvis. Corner three off the mark. Right to McNeil. McNeil spins and lays it in.
McNeil now into double figures with 10 points.
And Hendrickson with 10 seconds. Gives to Myers. Back to Hendrickson. Picks up a screen. The three. Nothing but net for Kobe Hendrickson. And that is how the Hunter Station Golf Club third quarter will end. We'll be back with the fourth quarter high school basketball. Allegheny Grill of Foxburg High School basketball on the YDL Sports Network.
Today's game is brought to you by Palmieri Financial Group in Warren, PA. As the owner of Palmieri Financial Group, John Palmieri will design a game plan tailored to your financial goals and your financial future. Whether you want to retire early to spend time coaching your kids or grandkids, or to have more time to travel and see your favorite teams play, John can help. You can find him on Facebook at Palmieri Financial Group or call him at 814-230-9055. That's 814-230-9055. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA SIPC. Investment advice offered through Gladstone Institutional Advisory, LLC, a registered investment advisor. Palmieri Financial Group and Gladstone Institutional Advisory are separate entities from LPL Financial.
Just about set to start the fourth quarter here from Youngsville. Wolverines lead the Eagles 41-29. Brian Hagberg and Andy Close with you here on the YDL Sports Network. Our fourth quarter is brought to you by the Palmieri Financial Group. John Palmieri will design a game plan tailored to your financial goals and your financial future. Find him on Facebook at Palmieri Financial Group or call 814-230-9055. Youngsville starts the fourth quarter with the basketball. Kobe Hendrickson gets into some trouble, kicks out to Blake Myers for three, knocks it down. Back-to-back threes for the Eagles.
Myers down to double figures. He has 12 as the league is single digits.
Silvis kicks it out to Barr. His jumper is no good. Nate Lux on the rebound. Gets over to Sens. Sens doubled. Trying to get it down low to Messel, but nobody home. And the turnover goes to Sheffield. Silva's bringing the ball up now for the Wolverines. He dishes off to McNeil. And back up top to Silvis. Now dishes off to Barr. Barr gets it back to Silvis just in front of the timeline. Tried to find Finch, instead swings it to McNeil. And back to Silvis. McNeil, jumper for three, no good. And Lux on the rebound again. And again, those two early fouls really disadvantage to Lux. Really put the Eagles at a disadvantage as Myers tries for another three. Lux with the putback, can't get it to go. And Barr brings it down. But they were missing that element with Lux on the bench.
They sure were. And you can see what he brings when he's in the game.
Barr in the corner, gets it out to Silvas. And it's going to be off the leg, I think, of Finch, and then Hendrickson picked it up, and then it goes out of bounds off of Montmacalouche.
Layden Woderson going to check back in the game for Sheffield.
And we're going to see Cashmore for the Eagles. And Hendrickson, slow things down a little bit. Gets it to Myers. Over for Sens. Myers drives and picks up the foul. Or draws a foul. Excuse me.
Had a line for a 1-on-1. Eagles will be shooting 2 the rest of the game. It's felt like Sheffield's been in control throughout, but if they're able to knock down a couple of free throws here, you put a little bit of game pressure on. It's down to a 7-point game.
Front end of the 1-on-1 coming for Myers. Is off the mark. And again, on the flip side, if you're Youngsville and you're trying to come back in this game, you got to hit those free throws.
Absolutely.
McNeil gives over to Woderson. Down low to Montmacalouche. Tries to get it inside to Finch. He does. And Finch is going to draw the foul. That's going to be before the shot.
Just team foul number 3 here on Youngsville in the second half.
Bar to trigger. Gets it up top to McNeil. Woderson, corner 3. He knocks it down.
Boy, he is not shy. And again, as I said earlier, that's a good-looking jump shot.
And just when you thought maybe Youngsville had a chance.
Yep, it goes if they knock down the free throws there.
And blocked away by Finch right to Montmacalouche. And Hendrickson steals it away for the Eagles, but they turn it over on an errant pass.
As I was going to say, if you knock down the free throws there, all of a sudden you cut to 7, but you don't. Woderson comes down, hits a 3, it's back up to 12. Big swing there.
Yeah, Montmacalouche had a little trouble handling the pass there from the official, so we'll try that again.
Woderson now into double figures now with 11. Joining McNeil and Finch for the Wolverines.
And we're going to get a reach in there on Hendrickson. I mean, still over 5 minutes to play here in the Palmieri Financial Group fourth quarter. It's just a 12-point game, so it's not like Youngsville needs to be overly aggressive, but they do have to find ways to get stops and then turn those stops into points.
Absolutely. Sheffield, the clock is your friend now. Under 5 minutes to go.
McNeil over to Barr. Barr down to Finch, and he's going to draw the foul. And again, just no answer right now do the Eagles have for Connor Finch.
Yeah, he's a tough matchup for anybody.
Barr tipped away, and Hendrickson saves it, gets it over to Sens for the wide open layup. McNeil back up the floor quickly, and Hendrickson nearly stole it away again. McNeil dishes off to Barr, tried to get it quickly inside to Montmacalouche, kicked out. Barr up high for McNeil. This time Hendrickson not able to close the gap. McNeil with the floater, and no good, but they're going to call, I believe, Lux on the block.
So McNeil will go to the line for a pair.
Silvas and Hardwick getting set to check in for Sheffield. As McNeil will try to build on the lead at the Tightness Ability Supply free throw line. First shot is off the mark. And Hardwick will come in for Montmacalouche. Silvas will replace McNeil if he makes the shot here. And The second shot is no good. Rebound to Myers.
Yeah, he's out
I
of
was going to
bounds.
say he's out of bounds. So good effort. Myers just couldn't keep the feet in bounds. And they get it to Silvis. Silvis drives, kicks out to Woderson. Inside to Finch. Lost the handle. And Lux,
We're going to get a foul here on Sheffield, I believe.
as he was trying to spin around. Now, this will be critical. Is that on, I believe that's on Hardwick.
This is a double bonus now for Youngsville. 2 free throws coming.
But if that had been called on Finch, that would have been his fourth. So fortunate there for the Wolverines that it went on Hardwick, just his second. First shot from Lux is short. Second rattles around, and Woderson comes away with the rebound. And again, another opportunity for Youngsville to cut into this lead at the free throw line and just unable to finish. Stripped away by Hendrickson. Back up the floor. Picked up his dribble, and now Hendrickson's in trouble, and he gets the shot away, but head coach Lonnie Moore called a quick 30-second timeout, brought to you by Luton's Plumbing. When your plumbing, heating, or air conditioning takes a timeout, Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning will get it running again. Visit them online at lutonsplumbing.com. And again, our fourth quarter is brought to you by the Palmieri Financial Group. John Palmieri will design a game plan tailored to your financial goals and your financial future. Find him on Facebook at Palmieri Financial Group or call 814-230-9055. 3:47 to play here in the Palmieri Financial Group fourth quarter. Sheffield still with a 10-point lead. And it will be Youngsville basketball.
Yep. Youngsville just hasn't been able to cut that lead under 9. They got it to 9, but that's the closest it's been in the second half.
Hendrickson gets it inside to Lux, but then he loses control. Ball spotted around, gets to Hendrickson, finds a wide open Myers. His turnaround jumper off the glass. Can't get it to go, but he will head to the Tionesta Builder Supply free throw line. And again, this is where the Eagles need to cut into this lead. No time coming off the clock and a chance to get 2 points.
Yeah, to your point, Youngsville just 3 of 10 from the free throw line in the second half.
And Myers makes it 3 of 11. McNeil comes back in for Hardwick. And Myers hits the second. So back to a 9-point game now. McNeil to Woderson as Youngsville comes out in a modified press.
1-2-2 here.
And Woderson up to Barr. Skip pass out to McNeil, and the Wolverines will be able to run the offense.
Yeah, and Sheffield, look for Sheffield to be patient here offensively.
And McNeil's going to drive, gets the look, and puts it off
Well,
the glass.
as I say that, the C kind of parts there for McNeil. That's an easy deuce.
And you got to imagine when they do get into that half-court offense, the first look has to be to Finch inside. Lux gets it to Hendrickson, drives the lane, and Kobe Hendrickson going to go to the free throw line. And again, Eagles in the double bonus, so 2 shots the rest of the way. Hendrickson hits the first. And knocks down the second. A big 2 for 2 from the line there for Kobe Hendrickson. McNeil and Woderson playing catch, and they get it up to Finch. Might have got away with a step there as he spun around. But the Wolverines able to settle in. And again, a wide open lane for McNeil. He can't get it to go, but he draws the foul, and Lucas McNeil will try to build on the lead at the Tionesta Builder Supply free throw line.
Yeah, that's just a good job of recognizing what the defense is giving you.
2 straight possessions now. That zone is just, they've drifted over to McNeil's right, and that left-hand lane just opens right up. But McNeil misses on the first. And can't get the second to go, but Finch with the rebound, and he's going to draw a foul.
And Sheffield in the 1-on-1.
And the home fans not happy with the quick whistle there. That's going to send Connor Finch to the Ty Nesty Builder Supply free throw line. And Connor Finch can't get it to go, but Woderson gets the rebound.
Nice play there by Woderson. He's going to get fouled.
He's going to draw the foul.
That was Finch's first miss from the free throw line of the night, was 5 of 5.
So now it'll be Woderson's turn with the 1-and-1 at the Ty Nesty Builder Supply free throw line. It's his fourth quarter, Andy. I got this figured out now. I can say it right. Woderson hits the front end. Takes it back to a 10-point lead for Sheffield. And can't get the second to go. Sens will bring it up for the Eagles. Gives it over to Hendrickson. Dishes off to Messel, out to Myers. Myers drives, stops, spins, kicks it to Sens. And Sens nearly has it taken away, but he's going to draw the foul. Woderson got a piece and then got a piece of Sens' arm.
So Sens will go to the line for a pair.
Yeah, still 2:20 to go here in the fourth quarter. And it's just a 10-point game if the Eagles can get to the free throw line. But again, they've got to hit, and then they've got to get stops on the other end. As Sens misses the first. Mont McAlouche into the game for Colby Barr. Second shot from Sens is good.
So again, that magic number 9 again.
And Woderson with a little slip, but they say he kept his pivot foot, and then the pass goes through Mont McAlouche's hands and out of bounds to the Eagles. And Jordan Copley wants to settle his team down with a Luton's Plumbing, Heating, Air Conditioning timeout. We're going to take it with him. We'll be back with more Allegheny Grill of Foxburg High School basketball on the YDL Sports Network.
Hi, Chris Rossetti here from D9and10sports.com. I wanted to take a second to tell you about one of the best restaurants in all of Western Pennsylvania, the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA. With indoor and outdoor dining, you can enjoy prime rib all weekend long, or perhaps it is their full wings served on Thursday wing nights that you're after. From celebrating a special occasion to hanging out with family and friends, the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg is the place to be. As they like to say, you come for the food and you stay for the view. Reserve your table today at AlleghenyGrill.com. With locations in Shippenville and Tynesta, Tynesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tynesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tynestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook.
Now, welcome back to Youngsville High School. Brian Hagler and Andy Close with you here on the YDL Sports Network. Sheffield leads Youngsville 47-38, 2:12 to go here in the Paul Mary Financial Group fourth quarter. It will be Youngsville basketball. And Hendrickson going to let this one roll, save as much time as he can. Now gets over to Sens, down low to Messel. Messel inside for Lux, goes past him, but right to Hendrickson. Inside to Sens, back out to Hendrickson. He drives, tries to dish. And Myers is unable to save it. It's an over and back. It was not tipped, so. And turnover for the Eagles. They get it into Silvis. And while McAlouche on the wing kicks out to Woderson and over to McNeil. Under 2 minutes to go here in the Paul Mary Financial Group fourth quarter. Now, how much time do the Eagles want to let the Wolverines bleed off the clock here?
Yep, Sheffield just content to run clock.
McAlouche back into McNeil inside to Finch. He lays it in.
Great ball movement there by Sheffield.
Hendrickson up quickly. Dishes off to Myers. Tries a three. Off the rim. It's poked out of bounds. And it's going to stay with the Eagles. 1:15 to go. Into Myers, over to Sens, out to Hendrickson. He tries a three and hits. And some confusion there. Looked like the officials thought maybe Youngsville wanted a timeout, but they did not. And Woderson gets it into Silvis, right back to Woderson. Eagles in a full press now. McNeil back to Woderson. And gets it up to Silvis, finds Mont McAlouche.
Don't need it, kick it out. There you go.
And kicks it out to McNeil to kill some clock as we're under a minute to go. And now they're going to get the foul.
Mont McAlouche will head to the line for a pair. Both teams in the double bonus.
So Mont McAlouche's turn to try to build on the lead at the Time Nested Builder Supply free throw line. 8-point advantage now for the Wolverines. Make it 9. And can't get the second to go, and Myers comes away with the board. Excuse me, that was Lux on the rebound. Gets it up to Myers. Dishes off to Hendrickson. 40 seconds to go. Myers drives. And the shot does not go. But Myers
Finch.
Going to go to the free throw line. The Time Nested Builder Supply free throw line. Myers hits the first. And knocks down the second. And Jordan Copley's going to take a timeout. We'll take it with him. Allegheny Grill of Foxburg High School basketball on the YDL Sports Network.
Are you looking for a great place to relax and enjoy the fresh mountain air of the Susquehannock State Forest in the Allegheny Mountains? Then the Potter County Campground is the place for you. Your outdoor adventure starts at the Potter County Campground with family and friends. The Potter County Campground can accommodate all your camping needs. Whether you camp in a tent, RV, or one of their camping cabins, they have a camping experience for you. Open year-round, the 44-acre Potter County Campground is located in the heart of Potter County, God's country. Check them out online at pottercountycamping.com.
Back with more fourth quarter action. Sheffield getting set to inbound, leading Youngsville 50-43. It's a hair over 30 seconds to go in this one. And Woderson gets it into Silvis, and that pass behind Woderson, and a quick turnover. Youngsville has a chance to cut this to a 2-possession game. And they're going to take a Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning timeout, a 30-second timeout to talk it over. And when your plumbing, heating, or air conditioning takes timeout, Luton's will get it running again. Visit them online at lutonsplumbing.com.
Again, it's felt like Sheffield has been in control throughout the second half, and they have been. But a 7-point margin, the closest it's been since halftime. And credit to Youngsville for just hanging around. They've played tough especially I think they've done a much better job on Finch defensively in the second half. Kind of went to that zone, made it tougher for him to get touches on the inside. But that's kind of what we expected, a good, tough battle.
Well, and again, if you're Youngsville right here, you don't have to hit a three or something like that. You've got to hit something quick, but it doesn't necessarily have to be a long ball, as the pass is going to go in and Hendrickson will track it down. He will try the three. Off the mark. Lux on the rebound. The jumper doesn't go. Rebound tipped around and Finch comes away with the basketball. Gets it to McNeil. Swings over to Woderson.
Did Woderson get fouled? Or
I believe Jordan Copley called a timeout. Oh, no, they are going to call the foul first.
Okay.
So Woderson's going to head to the Tionesta Builder Supply free throw line. Chance to really put this game away with just a tick under 14 seconds to go. We don't have the tenths on our clock, so just a shade under 14 seconds to go. If Woderson can knock down both of these, probably going to put this game out of reach. He hits the first. And now Jordan Copley tells his guys to get out from under the basket. Doesn't want to take a chance on a foul, stopping the clock on a miss as it rolls home. Ethan Beers going to bring it up now for the Eagles. Gets it over to Myers, fires a three, well off the mark. Woderson rebounds. The Eagles are going to back off, and that's going to do it here from Youngsville. The Wolverines come down Route 6 and come away with a 52-43 victory over the Eagles. Here in Youngsville, a District 9, District 10 matchup. And we will be right back after this with the Allegheny Grill of Foxburg postgame show right here on the YDL Sports Network.
Ready to break into a rewarding career? Elwood National Forge can help. Elwood National Forge produces critical defense-rated parts to all branches of the United States military, meaning each day our employees are doing their part to support the men and women protecting our country. With multiple positions currently available and several career paths to choose from, Elwood National Forge offers on-site and on-the-job training, competitive pay and benefits, including 401k and insurance that start the date of hire, paid time off, and long-term job security. We'd love to support you in building a career. To learn more about becoming part of the Elwood National Forge family, visit enfjobs.com.
With locations in Shippenville and Tionesta, Tionesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tionesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tionestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook.
Looking for a place to hone your skills in the off-season? How about just a friendly pickup game, or even a new league to join? Then head to the Hub at PF in Russell. An all-weather athletic facility, the Hub has everything you need to get your game on, from basketball and volleyball courts to indoor batting cages. And more than just an athletic facility, the Hub also plays host to special events like concerts and worship services. The Hub is a proud supporter of local athletes and wants to thank the community for all its support over the last 2 years.
Icy Ink Screen Printing and Embroidery, located at 2043 Pennsylvania Avenue East in Warren. We offer screen printing and embroidery on apparel, as well as graphic design, web design, photography, and custom frames, and specialize in youth fundraisers. We also offer photography services and custom frames. Check out our Icebox stores online at icyink.com or give us a call at 814-688-0034. Let's meet, drink coffee, and design some cool shirts. Be cool, wear Icy.
Hey, this is Joe,
And this is Sketty.
and we're the hosts of the Beehive Sports Podcast. You like uncut looks into all things sports?
If you said yes, then this is a sports show for you.
Live weekly shows broadcasted on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter, covering everything from local sports in northwestern Pennsylvania all the way to the pros.
Not to mention the hottest takes you will ever hear. Follow us on all social media platforms and tune into episodes today.
Hi, Chris Rossetti here from D9and10sports.com. I wanted to take a second to tell you about one of the best restaurants in all of Western Pennsylvania, the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA. With indoor and outdoor dining, you can enjoy prime rib all weekend long, or perhaps it is their full wings served on Thursday wing nights that you're after. From celebrating a special occasion to hanging out with family and friends, the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg is the place to be. As they like to say, you come for the food and you stay for the view. Reserve your table today at AlleghenyGrill.com.
And welcome into the Allegheny Grill of Foxburg post-game show, the Allegheny Grill, where you come for the food and stay for the view. Visit them online at AlleghenyGrill.com. And as you can see, our Icy Ink player of the game, Sheffield's Connor Finch. Big night offensively for you, 15 points. We weren't tracking them, but I'm going to guess a whole bunch of rebounds as well. You guys come away with a big 52-43 win over Youngsville. A solid start to the season for you guys. What's been working out so well for you to start the season?
I'd like to say our offense, our main offense, we've been running the same play for years on years, and the kids who's been here for quite a while, we've got that offense in and out. We find so many looks off of it, and no matter how they try to guard it, we always find a way to slip it back and get another point from it.
So obviously you're kind of the main weapon inside, but how beneficial has it been? I mean, you guys have, Lucas can handle the ball, Layden can handle the ball, Mason can handle the ball. You have so many guys that can come into the backcourt, and it seems like you're able to kind of seamlessly transition there. And how big a benefit is that for you offensively to have all those guys who can handle the ball for you?
It's great. Our coach always likes to say we play inside out. We get our looks inside, and when they start to close on me, we have all the weapons outside. We have all them, we have everything we need to play in the outside game. We have Layden, he hits threes all the time. Lucas, he can slash. And Mason and Gage, they can hit their shots easily. We have plenty of weapons on offense.
One of the things I was talking with Cody Elms, my broadcast partner in the football season, was saying, especially during your season opening tournament, one of the things that he saw from you was a little bit more aggression inside, especially on the glass, offensive and defensive rebounding. Has that just been a change in mentality, or what are you seeing so far in the early part of the season that's really allowed you to attack the backboard?
I'd mostly say last year I shared the paint with Tony Richards, and me and him, we both shared a big spot in the post. But this year I've had to take over a bigger role in the post, and I've focused more of my game inside the paint. So that's where I'm getting most of my points this year.
You come a short trip on a road game here to come to Youngsville. Do you get a little bit of extra juice when you're playing some of these county rivals?
Of course, a rival game is always amazing.
And then again, for you guys getting some success early in the season, obviously you had that tough one against Otto Eldred, going to be one of the better teams in District 9. But then you bounce right back and get a big win here against a very game Youngsville team. How much can that build your confidence and give you some momentum going forward in the early part of the season?
Hopefully it'll be a lot. Otto Eldridge, we had in the ropes for a while, but we know they're a good team, and they pulled through. We're coming in with a win tonight, and we're hoping to get on a roll so we can catch some wins in the future.
All right, our Icy Ink player of the game, Sheffield's Connor Finch, 15 points, and more importantly, a 52-43 win over Youngsville. My colleague Andy Close has a player of the game T-shirt for you, and Connor, congratulations on the win. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
All right, we're going to take a look now at our Warren Tire Center final stats. Warren Tire Center, we're more than just a tire store. Give them a call, 814-723-8050. Taking a look for the visiting Wolverines. As we mentioned, Connor Finch with 15 points. That's a game high. Layden Woderson finishes with 14, and Lucas McNeil, a third player in double figures for the Wolverines, with 12 points. Mason Silvis with 5, and Dylan Hardwick and Gage Montmacalouche 3 apiece. For the Eagles, Blake Myers, also a game high 15 points. Kobe Hendrickson right behind with 14. Nathan Lux with 6. Ethan Sens 5, and Keegan Messel 2. Cash Moore with a point also for the Eagles. And get my broadcast partner Andy Close back on the headset here for some final thoughts from Youngsville. The Wolverines got out to a big early lead and then held on. Youngsville was game and tried to get that comeback, but Sheffield able to hold on for the win.
Yeah, again, as I alluded to a couple times earlier, Sheffield in control throughout most of the game, never really able to pull away. However, and credit to Youngsville for kind of, because that game could have got away from them. It didn't. They got it as close as 7 in the second half. But again, credit to Sheffield as well. Really took control of the game early and were able to lead throughout. Again, a challenging early season schedule for the Wolverines. You see it paying dividends. And for Youngsville, a lot to build off of as well, I think, tonight.
Yeah, and like we said, Youngsville kind of dealing with that late camp coaching change, able to weather the storm at Forest area, and then you run into a very talented Sheffield team. They've got length on the inside. They've got a ton of guys who can ball handle in the backcourt, and as you mentioned several times, the shots from both Leighton Woderson and Mason Silvas, I think, just very pure shots. They're going to be tough to defend throughout the season.
Yeah, I thought Connor Finch obviously was a story early in the game, but I thought Sheffield guard play, as you alluded to, very good. And I get really excited for Woderson, youngster, just a freshman. I think they continue to get better and better. And the steady hand of McNeil there at point guard as well.
And like you said, for the Eagles, lots to build on for them as well. You've got a couple of guys in Sens and Hendrickson who can really manage the backcourt for them. What they've just got to find is consistent shooting, I think. Find that consistent scorer that they can kind of turn to when they need a big bucket, whether that's Hendrickson, Myers, Sens, any of those guys. But somebody's got to step up and kind of be the man, as it were.
Yeah, I think so. I think you saw Kobe Hendrickson really pick it up as good scorers and good shooters do on the second half. Had 2 points at halftime, finished with 14. And I think Myers gives them a ton of energy. Again, this team a little undersized, but man, do they battle. And, I think that's going to pay off for them as the season goes along.
All right, well, that is going to do it for the Allegheny Grill of Foxburg post-game show. Once more, your final here from Youngsville. Sheffield comes away with a 52-43 win over the Eagles. And we want to make sure you stay tuned to the YDL Sports Network all season long. We're going to have a ton of basketball action, some wrestling matches as well. So make sure you like and subscribe to our YouTube channels, all of our social media networks, and go to d9and10sports.com and yourdailylocal.com for all the game recaps. For Andy Close, this is Brian Hagberg saying good night from Youngsville.